Hey, welcome to the ranking of the 12th year of Best Picture nominees. This is part of my journey to watch every single Best Picture nominee from the Oscars. I'll be showing them in the order I rank them, with the one I think should have won saved for last. So stick around for the big reveal. If you haven't caught the previous years, go back and catch up. There's been some wild picks already. And yes, the Oscars are turning 100 in 2028, and this series will be done by then. Let's get into year 12, which is 1939, one of the most legendary years in movie history. But I actually don't think so. Love Affair, a romantic drama starring Irene Dunne and Charles Boyer. This film follows two engaged strangers who fall in love during a transatlantic cruise. They plan to reunite atop the Empire State Building in 6 months, but fate has other plans. It's elegant, emotional, and was nominated for 6 Oscars. But here's the thing, I'm not a fan of stories that glorify emotional cheating or always questioning your current relationship. Hollywood loves this theme, but it doesn't resonate with me, so it lands last on my list. Ninotchka. This romantic comedy, directed by Ernst Lubitsch, was co-written by Billy Wilder, features Greta Garbo in her first comedic role as a stern Soviet agent who softens in Paris thanks to love. It's witty, political, and very European in tone, with 4 Oscar noms to its name. A lot of people love this one, and Garbo in particular, but I just didn't connect with it. Maybe I need to revisit it, but on first viewing, it didn't stick with me. Wuthering Heights, a haunting adaptation of Emily Bronte's novel starring Laurence Olivier and Merle Oberon. This version focuses only on the first half of the book. The doomed love between Heathcliff and Cathy, beautiful cinematography, 8 Oscar nominations, and a win for Best Cinematography. It's a classic based on a classic, but I found it a bit hollow. Finishing the full story might have helped it feel more complete. Great acting, but didn't hit me emotionally. Of Mice and Men, based on Steinbeck's novella, this Depression era drama follows George and Lenny, two workers dreaming of a better life. It's faithful, moving, and well acted, with 4 Oscar nominations. This is where the list really starts to shine. It's a good movie, absolutely worth watching, but there are just stronger contenders ahead. Goodbye, Mr. Chips, a touching British drama starring Robert Donat as a reserved schoolteacher whose life is transformed by love and decades of teaching. Told in flashbacks, it traces a quiet but meaningful life. Donat received Best Actor, and the film earned 7 nominations. It really feels like a true story. That's part of its charm. It's gentle, nostalgic, and quietly powerful. The Wizard of Oz. You know the story. Dorothy, Oz, A Yellow Brick Road, and unforgettable characters. This Technicolor classic earned 6 nominations and won 2. Judy Garland's performance is iconic, and the songs and visuals have become part of our cultural DNA. Is it the greatest movie ever? Maybe not, but it's incredibly memorable, and there's something magical about it that never fades. Dark Victory. Betty Davis delivers an emotionally devastating performance as Judith, a socialite facing a terminal illness. It's dramatic, poignant, and incredibly well acted, earning 3 Oscar nominations. Sometimes sad movies push one emotion too hard, but this one balances it with complexity and depth. Davis, as usual, is phenomenal. Stagecoach. John Ford's Western masterpiece. A group of travelers, including John Wayne in his breakout role, journeys through dangerous territory, facing not just external threats, but internal tensions. 7 nominations, 2 wins, and a huge leap forward for the Western genre. This movie elevated Westerns to serious cinema, and it still holds up brilliantly. Ford's direction and Monument Valley cinematography, stunning. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Frank Capra, James Stewart, Idealism versus Corruption. It doesn't get more inspiring than this. Stewart's performance, especially his filibuster, is one for the ages. It earned 11 nominations and won Best Original Story. I'm honestly surprised this didn't win Best Picture. Some days I'd probably pick this as my number one. It's powerful, emotional, and says a lot about democracy. You could easily convince me this should have taken the top prize. Gone with the Wind is my pick and the Academy's pick for Best Picture of 1939. A sweeping, controversial epic set during the Civil War and Reconstruction. It won 10 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Actress for Vivien Leigh, and Best Supporting Actress for Hattie McDaniel, the first black Oscar winner. It's massive in scale, filled with iconic scenes, and emotionally intense. I love big epics, and this one checks all the boxes. It's not without flaws, especially in how it handles race, but in terms of cinematic impact and storytelling, it's unmatched. And that's my ranking for the 12th Academy Awards for Best Picture nominees. Drop a comment and tell me your favorite from this incredible year. Did I get it right? What would you have picked as your Best Picture in 1939? Be sure to like and subscribe and follow along for year 13